Hello to you and you over there. This is Lerato AKA Lerato, and you are tuned into the Vintage Experience every Saturday between 12 and 3 p.m. only on Basement Soul Radio. Don't touch that dial.
Like this jingle. Hi. And we are back. And my guest has arrived. I am so excited. Guys, the people that I know are superstars, because we have never had an issue with timekeeping when it comes to the guests.
He said he was the one who was concerned. Yes, I'm gonna be late.
We have never. So, man, thank you. We are going to have a conversation with Master TMN, AKA. And he's laughing so Master TMN is in the building. Okay. If you saw the poster, the man has graced us with his awesome presence. Yeah, I'm excited. We had a briefing chat, but I can tell you it's gonna be a dope one. Okay. It's gonna be a dope one. So yeah, welcome to the Vintage Experience with Lerato AKA Lerato and BasementSoulRadio. In the pink world, basement. We have landed, and yeah. As I said prior, Master TMN is here. We are not going to even wait for 1 o'clock because the Mr. himself, the gentleman himself, will tell us the inspiration behind the songs. But before we get to that, let us get into the man himself.
Okay.
Right. Yes. I am Lerato Pire, right? But I go by the name Lerato AKA Lerato. Just because.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, I'm confused. It's just because also part of it?
No, just because it's just because. The edition. Yes. But it would be nice. Thinking it's going to be too long.
Yeah, it's going to be too long.
Lerato, aka Lerato, just because. So the just because is just explaining the reason behind the name.
Mm-hmm.
And there's actually no reason. It's just because, So reason why I'm saying this is because, so now this is me introducing myself. Mm-hmm. So Lerato Piri, aka Lerato AKA Lerato, just because. And Stella, who's introducing now?
Hello
everybody.
Yeah, man, we're also embracing all aspects of music, whether it's piano, whatever.
Yeah.
Being an artist, sometimes you don't get to determine where your inspiration comes from. Mm-hmm. Mara, my name is Master TMN. That's the umbrella, guys, Mm-hmm. Master represents the goal. I wanted to master all the elements of being an MC, so to say,
I'm hearing this for the second time today, but I'm getting goosebumps. Yeah. Again, because that is dope.
Yeah, so TMN has to do with my real name that I'm hoping not to say because...
I know you don't have to say it.
No.
Jabu wants to know.
I will say it because I'm and address me by my real name, not your because that's going to confuse me. Imagine you calling me by my real name. Now I'm wondering if or something like that.
Imagine how weird it's going to be for me one day I find myself in Yogasi and I have to knock at your door.
Master TMN.
Master TMN.
They know. And that's another story for another day.
Yes.
Because as black kids, somehow our parents do not support what we do.
What we do, yes.
Because it's, I don't know but it's overheads, if I could put it.
Yeah.
Another name of mine is called Elimination. It sounds as if
okay, because I saw that on the poster.
Yeah, man.
On your Facebook.
Yeah, man. So Elimination.
Okay.
elimination, it's a clever way of playing with words because ill represents that which is ill.
Yes.
That which is sick. And you know the connotation of being sick or ill with hip hop, what it represents. It represents dopeness, skills and all of that, you know. So emanating is when something is coming from a certain source. So my name elimination is basically that which comes from illness, that which comes from dopeness and all of that, you know. I'm also Afro Logic. I think the name says it all, though.
Hey, explain.
I'm gonna break it down. Yes, I'm gonna break
please,
it down.
thank you.
Afro basically represents African logic reasoning. You know, I wanted to be like, I wanted to call myself Ghetto Logic. Then I started questioning it. Like, okay, am I gonna be in the perimeters of the ghetto only? Then I started understanding. Good, no, I'm also an African. So let me expand from the township. Let me expand from the ghetto. You know, and also put it on a broader spectrum of being an African. You know, because I'm also black. You know, and I reason like blacks. You know? Yeah, well. And then I also go by the name of the Walking Thought.
We are on alter ego number 4. Yes.
I'm not even counting.
Hey, I'm noting. I'm not counting. I'm noting them down. Yes.
Yeah. So, Walking Thoughts basically. Uzeng Saso Master TMN and all of that. So Walking Thought, we used to like smoke a lot of weed and do freestyles and all of that.
Yes.
Me and my friends, you know. So you know.
Oh, so the last time we met you.
Yeah.
Walking Thought.
Yeah, I was freestyling.
Oh, okay.
That's the freestyle.
Yes, okay.
I guess the first encounter with you guys, I told you that I am the Walking Thought.
Yes.
And I also hinted on the fact that Walking Thought has to do with me doing poetry. Did not know I was a rap until later on. And
yes.
So when they started playing beats.
Yeah.
And, you know. And
you started holding them stuff.
If you were just a freaking poet, his name poets.
Yeah. And I am grateful. Yeah, so Walking Thoughts basically at that time and even now I was exposed to exoteric knowledge like the universe is a mind or the universe is the mind.
Okay.
So I started wondering if the universe is the mind and then I'm inside of it, then I must be what you call a walking thought.
Yes.
Yeah, because I realized that even making a child, so to say, or making an art piece, it stems from you thinking about it.
Yes.
You know? So
that's so true.
I started realizing it's okay, us as human beings, we live under the shadow of thoughts because Lerato is not the physical flesh, but it's also the consciousness.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so, and what's the a consciousness, it's also a spirit, but in the way I was more into the mind, and then I realized the fact that it's also thoughts are spiritual.
Yeah.
The consciousness is also made of thoughts. It's also made of many things that I'm not going to get into right now.
Yeah.
But so I'm using the walking thought for poetry.
Okay.
For poetry. Yeah, and guys, I'm from also a white city, which is called Kansas. Kansas City represents all the house. Yeah, and there's something around the basement. Should I say it's a scoop?
No, you can.
Yeah, something like I'm seeing his English for a second. So, I'm home. Yeah, I'm home.
Yeah, man. You know,
and also, I'm also from another side, Early High, which is called Lens.
Yes.
Obviously, in Totita, we call it Malenga. So I represent these two gases because obviously, I represent the dual nature.
Yeah.
So it's the Gemini season.
It is, yeah. Oh man, because the biggest thing for me is to basically just say siyabonga, for heeding the call and coming to chill with us. I can't say thank you enough. So let's go back a bit to you growing up.
Oh yeah.
Let's tap a bit into that. Let's tap a bit into that. Growing up, what kind of a child were you?
Yeah. Fred, I used to live in informal settlements. So I think you can tell by the accent. With this one, I still try to master even expression.
Yes.
Yeah, not expression. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm So my parliamentary English, it's there. So ngkhulele from ama informal settlements beswabiza ngama camps.
Okay.
Eshawela.
Oh yeah.
Eshawela bo. So basically ngizalelwe Soweto and ngakhulela la Soweto.
Yeah.
Na kwenye indawo babiza ngeLehigh. So
okay.
ngizalelwe from ama informal settlements aseshawela. Ilife yada very because we had no electricity.
Yeah.
We had no whatever technology if ngayibeka ngaleyo ndlela. That most people have an access to kwamanje.
Yeah.
So we used to play around using this fun and matini. Soccer ball made of plastic. Yeah, man. Yeah, and we used to use bricks as cars.
Yes. And for ali and stuff.
That's me. Yeah. Hence, I have a slogan that we are from the Ike which is called obviously kunana big. So slogan sam Trump in a Trump. So basically Trump topo a new.
Okay.
Let's head my biggest Sunday. So me Trump in Trump because now I'm not gentle. I'm not gentle. I'm rough. Like obviously my life is spinning around the dust, but still in Pumang to
Hey,
yeah, so I'm tramping on my trap. So as Nishoge Mankulela Shawel again, we had to use this in this fun. Even now I can do backflips because now obviously Shawela the situation whereby abazali mabahamba ngiba emsebenzini or right Jozi mina bengilezi ngithi nanyasala ngifuna uyejozi landelana nomagogo ngikhulisa
omagogo okay
so benginokuhamba like khona enye indawo la besibukela khona ama movie kusasekhona inkathi zamadini siphatala bo mathuranda ngithola
ama bicycle
sifakela bo rambo and all of that. So from there, scope is into spanning my backflips and talk. So I'm not digressing. I'm just taking you back. Some of the things that I do come from that.
Okay.
So I funda my backflips from my martial arts movies. So I funda
Master TMN. We got to the bottom of this Master TMN. Yes. Okay.
So yeah, my backflips now. Ekasi, obviously we unokumuzulori hill magati flipping on the dirty mattress.
Yes.
So those are our games. I feel like abantu abamnyama in the ghetto or in the slum. Those are our games. We flip on dirty mattresses and all of that.
Yes.
So it becomes our way of playing. Yeah. So one thing that I want to get back into that will hint on the creative process of being a rapper as well. That's the reason why I'm mentioning with Bengdala Ranjan and Tola. As we were using it is in this fun and 18 for cars. Obviously that it's a brick, it's not a car. You have to imagine it. Right?
Yeah.
So you see how imagination comes into the picture.
Yes.
So yeah, even from Ezuntwana Antola. Spanish imagination in pinches heart.
Yes.
Studies and you know that.
Yeah.
So our games revolved around a lot of imagination.
They did. They did, yes.
Imagination and so Tina, we don't have all the resources to enhance our imaginations like coloring books and all of that. No, like we had to take our teens and place them in a certain way. So in a way, that's theater now that I think about it.
Yeah. It is.
We had to
because now we're acting So now you get to know with now it's a theater. Those are the things that you don't know that you're mastering.
Yes.
Now they take form in your character, but you don't know. That's the life that you used to. Obviously, the scene of this guy. Then I moved from Eshawela into another place called Lehigh. So moving from Eshawela into Lehigh. Okay, growing up, I was rebellious and all of that. Perhaps you can hear echoes of that in my music. Because mostly like I am rebelling against what's going on.
Yes.
As a rebellious child, maybe I had my own mind. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But being in like obviously umakoko bekanokumja kuthula bengushoti namanje mangabona like Yeah.
Yes.
So umagriza masingena emateksini bekanokumtshela ayithula vala umlomo angithi yacaba uthi abantwana baba
Hey ba so wena boyilezo
athi thula umagriza ungasho next ngithola awuyazi ngizongena eteksini izimayiloko ihamba my mind bengumuntu inquisitive too much.
Yes.
So benginokuthula for leso sikhathi basiloka sihamba isikhathi sengikhohlwa ukuthi utheni umagriza ngiyambuza mangibona istadium yini lena
ezobathi hayi lo mntana
mdala no wayakhuluma perfect kanje uyeza nama conversations wakhe and all of that. So ngamove really high ke mangifike really high, that's where I think irap iqale khona.
Okay.
Ngamove really high.
Yeah.
Mangifike really high, I used to listen to a lot of kasi rap when bekuyikhathi zekhothana yabo. Yabo for ukuthi ngicale ngena ku hip hop ngimamelane nekasi rap. Sometimes I think it was because somehow of the situation. Because now ikhathi zekhothana yabo. Splash ukuthi umzalo unamali.
Namakhavela ayithiwa ngafani. Hey nale ikipa zama rosy
ikhwantha mabogela yabona all the things that ungazwisha is out mokhula yabona ikasa ngithola. So makenzakala kanjalo ke mina ngazithola ngithathwa ikasi rap. Uma ngithathwa ikasi rap kushuthi inkeeper from Leo Life Lab because I couldn't afford it.
So there's no specific person that introduced you to ikasi rap.
I'm coming to
okay.
Coming to
all right.
So ngithema mangicala ngena like kasi rap because kasi rap was talking about the poverty like don't aqinisela one day so pop yabo nengoma ba chakato lithi fele mina ngiyazi ngishona ngisestars ukuthi zovuka ngenkani ngamandla kaMdali ingoma yabo lezi ngoma lezo mfethu yizo bezisky pride yizo bezisky amandla yabo ukuthi understand ukuthi le situation actually it's not you.
Yes,
it's not you because the difference between a situation okuyo now I'm talking.
Yeah.
So kasi rap won me and Nikotanic didn't win me, or Rama Trends they didn't win me because trends you need a lot of cash, you need to be updated, you need to have this and that and all of that, you know. So a person that introduced me to kasi rap umunye umacala wami. So obviously maskulu yazo umunye thengele ifoni iqala. Makathengele ifoni iqala, us as kids we don't choose the songs ukuthi sinengqondo. Like izajabulisana. So kukasi rap bekhona nengoma isipedale I don't want to mention. So obviously besimamela for the sake ukuthi he's saying all the wrong stuff and we with that at that age I'm told. So I started listening to that one song. Man slow sihamba isikhathi senginayo yonke playlist hayibo ngizona but the first person engimamela kukasi engamuzwa kukasi rap was Sia Shays. I'm not mentioning I'm not mentioning about pro because at that time about pro I did not consider them to be kasi rap.
Okay, yeah.
It's not into the musikas I makafaki English kancane
akusi kasi rap kufuneka iveneke
ngithola and all of that. But then as time went on again the guy who introduced again I think Kumpumi call him Sean and the phone then he started playing Sia Shazy. I think Chwala, if not Chwala, I think it was I'm Still Broke. Those type of songs.
Okay.
So from Sia Shazy I went to my 7. Remember I told you good begins Alani Kotan and all of that. So now, when you identify as a Pantula, don't know you can tell from how the way I speak.
Yeah.
When I identify as a Pantula, so I gravitated towards my 7. Listening to my 7, from my 7 to Abomiki, the punchlines, the new things, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are feeling the playlist, or now I are feeling as Lerato up in the playlist. I'm just with you.
Yo, RCC bathong. Okay, no, yeah, it's fine. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. In the playlist la pa. Na mi sang na yon to yo. Island. Now this yo man, this is the bomb.
Yeah.
All of that. Yeah, now I start listening to that, and then from there sing apala na mama pas because they used to ask me why ungaphala nuluku mamelana na lezi and all of that because they I think I was obsessed in rap because I started getting names. People started calling me by Uma 7 or all the artists they Sia Shays, all of that. Even in Kaslam, thought Fana really high and they call me Shizness, you know. It's
we all know the show. Oh my God, that is weird.
So yeah. Sibangenen, right? Yeah, you're still chilling. Lona on the vintage experience. Lerato AKA Lerato. I'm chilling with my gents. Jabu.
Yo.
Yeah.
Fly in the wall.
Yeah, yes, Jabu AKA the fly in the wall.
Okay.
And then we've got, so we will refer to him as Master TMN because it's the umbrella and then there's branches under this umbrella.
The whole tree.
Yeah, so it's a whole tree. So
Of life.
yes, so yeah. So we are right after this. Thank you very much.
Spitfire drizzle, perceived epitome of evil. Terrorize mind avenues, it's like a worst civil upheaval. Initiated to excel, wizardry of poetic spell. When the shell swell, it's bang. Time travel FTL. This shit, no string attached, cause my jump is never bungee. Threw a few dice on this rap game, it sacked me like Jumanji. No Jobic City's finest, the technician, your highness. Birth tearing vaginas, unpleasant to the sinus. For this nation to exist, dwelling underground the map. We're babies of war, get shit open like generation gap. EP arrow, dynamic from a bow that hits the target and blow. The terror similar to old P&O. Monolithic soloists known by all underground peddlers. For hip-hop, I draw protocols like Zion elders. Hardcore remains hardy, it's like Eden, heads muddy. My relativity with poetry ahead, Einstein in study. So choose one, lyrical death menu. Picking across tenure, a ghetto cheese at a tight venue. The life force technician hold mysteries of the mind. Make time capsule, future MCs will bow soon as they find. Seminar, as if it's Metallica, but poetry that boosts your stamina. I specialize in algebra, highly documented until the fame is out of staples and passed on you like HIV positive neonatals. Imperative to continue. You're fragile, so I sting you and please too. As a guru to a young Hindu, swallow the big apple. Smoke trees with rum and maple, room for grapple. Anti-gravity, I'm Sistine Chapel. Cat is flying, see? I plan to ruin the vacation with an Uzi to a pilot. Now we're changing the destination. It's misdemeanor, that's cleaner. I live them, baptized in a rhythm that runs longer than lithium. J-section to other acres and draft the skyscrapers with excellence that's heavy when it drops it from craters. Lands lost, I live to pull out of this new world disorder. Through a rebirth and meditation, it's a complete pagoda. Walking a path narrow, a distant future in a tarot. There's not a concrete victim, will be last point for this arrow. Rap vultures met Valka, disciples of a culture. Cradle to a sepulcher, don't swallow through your ulcer. Abstract thoughts, to play poetic sports. Sign my name on the dots, to give your forget-me-nots. Abstract thoughts, to play poetic sports. Sign my name on the dots, to give your forget-me-nots. Abstract thoughts, to play poetic sports. Sign my name on the dots, to give your forget-me-nots. Thoughts to play poetic sports. Sign my name on the dots to give your forget-me-nots. Abstract thoughts to play poetic sports. Sign my name on the dots to give your forget-me-nots. Abstract thoughts to play poetic sports. Sign my name on the dots to give your forget-me-nots. Abstract thoughts to play poetic sports. Sign my name on the dots to give your forget-me-nots.
I serve the whole nine. You mug after I kick that cold rhyme. I work, I heard, I serve the whole nine. You mug after I kick that cold rhyme. Business details or heads my soul shine. Witness this hard to scale ill road swine. That dirt, that hit, that shit you smoking up. That skirt, that trick, this dick you open what? Snazz D, so sick shit be sorted. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Gangster with no jail, I'm too slick. Slapping kids too street for you cute chicks. Still hoes, they know, they follow my movements. They diss, listen, straight pay for music. Goddamn, my flows jam up your network. Darts fly, sparks fly up your ex-skirt. Christ's sake, fake cats make my blood boil. My club fights Jake could never control. Beers, ease, coke beats and them bankrolls. Lights, cams, action and fat rap clothes. Whack raps kill, blood spilled on MCs. Smoke fucks up your Pentium 3s. Plasma screens, we fiends for big time. Hustlers dealing potentially big crimes. Too bad you fags glad wrapped your mentals. Got served like Venus from my central. Intelligence agent, I'm top seek. God beats my sources, do not leak. The penultimate covenant you can't bite. The final answer, what the fans like. Accent dusted from the licks, boy. Plastic cats follow cash as decoy. It's simple, pimps bill, wholesale out. And if it ain't rough, then I held out. My strategy is to battle me. And if I win or lose, I still back me. I work, I hurt, I serve the whole nine. You mug after I kick that cold rhyme. I work, I hurt, I serve the whole nine. You mug after I kick that cold rhyme. Business details or heads my soul shines. Witness this hard to scale ill road swine. I work, I hurt, I serve the whole nine. Yo, concentration camp, where the fuck you at? Yo, there's more like sauce, sickness, spread slow. Be sure so war rhymes banned from techno. Too great, too precise to imitate. You guys too nice, even initiate. I'm computerized, da 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 da. Institutionalized strata, we puff la. Breath of fresh air conditioning you. Left off right there, still convicting crews. So tight, I squeeze life from 5 mics. So bright, I need dark to glow right. The man, the name, the one, the only. The 10, the same one that you won't be. My boy, my child, my son, my dear girl. It's your homie, your man, yo, the real world. At times I kick back, wonder how to, but mostly know a one-man sound crew. So hard, thoughts gave birth in handcuffs. Too scarred, ex-cons admire my cuts. Creep like fungus, what is an effect? Deep like abyss, come get your beat checked. Crafty, sincere, nasty through one ear. Other one step ahead like leap year. Complex the way song sex should have been. Except some gay concepts got wind of it. Now I rely purely on oxygen. Supply get high, reply with carbon. Inhale the grail, smell, it's absolute. The wax the floor, spray cans the mic dispute.
We are back, we are fully back.
She's cussed.
Yeah.
I never thought that I had like some sort of a storyline. I always thought to die. Now that Masang mentioned my experience, I'm like, now I'm starting to see like, okay, now me can't realize, because from the way I grew up, I born with them and there's a line, there's a petting. And we think what we do because of a coincidence, but we don't see with your one. It comes from young sort of fair and
from your life journey.
Yo,
that's what it is. That's the shit that you that's the shyness that you carry.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like it builds who you are, you know?
True.
Yeah.
And it's a hip hop also. It's all about Uguba original. And it's also about Uguba original. So now uyabona ukuthi okay, you cannot be original unless you stay true to life yakho, to who you are.
To who you are, yes. Yes, yeah, because that is the most important part. So now let's get into you as an artist.
Okay, yeah.
So do you remember the first track that you wrote or the first bars that you jotted down?
Maybe I record.
Okay.
Maybe I record because my memory of me like jotting down something was most also into maybe my mailing rap.
Yeah.
As after school apaya. Obviously yabona no teacher ngathi akasafundisi nyana sekuleso sikhathi ukuthi sesimele like it's like soka ma minute nyana ukuthi kumele kuphume yangithola. So obviously sengiphethe school bag sami sengiclipe yonke into yabo. Obviously labo teacher bebangayithandi la day. Hey, why ngixoxa incwadi ubane the isikole siphumile and all of that.
Yeah.
But we're not trying to hear that. So as a result, because the teacher bekanenkinga ukuthi okay sesipakisha incwadi nayikakashaya ibheli. Obviously nami ngilapha ngiphethe page nepen.
Yeah.
Yangithola ngibhala ama rhymes. Yangithola I don't know, like I'm just rhyming. I don't know ukuthi ifike kanjani la day. But I was bored like Petlasini. Now I started writing rhymes. Yangithola. We used to believe that when you are bored, that's where you are most creative. Yeah, so tina best draw again, mas kenyegile, I'm told.
Okay.
So me now ngabhala ama rhymes. I don't know why. Perhaps maybe I was thinking of a track. Maybe I was thinking of a physics track, Ambition, and all of that. Maybe I was thinking of that. So I now palama rhymes are not to say bengakabhali before. No palama rhymes nama angati asimila. All of that. So ngiyabona like when you're listening to a song, I think being an artist, when you're listening to a song, sometimes you do feel good. Man, I could have said that, and then you're expecting ugutuzo and then they don't, and then. Now, obviously, it's up to you to bring it into existence. But I started writing from grade 6. And I don't want to say good to grade 6 was when, because started writing like from grade 6. I wanna like my friend Konumganami imbiza ngo TKO the villain. I just wish ngilanga na azela.
No, TKO the villain. We shall await your presence as well. Yeah.
So obviously it's not into ukuthi obviously classini sibhala ama notes angithola. So ngamboleka scrapbook sami. Mangimboleka scrapbook sami sibuya sinama rhymes manje ngiyabona lapho backpack and all of that. Okay. Ngiyabona ukuthi these words rhyme. Oh, this is how you write a script and all of that. Then I started doing my own, but in vernac.
Okay.
Because I was more into the
That's right. Give us a glimpse.
Okay. As time goes on, I will. Because now I'm not remembering anything. It's on the
spot. Do you remember the first track that you recorded?
Sekufika Master TMN ebusuku balabala inyawo sigcwele dust ngathi udlala isipharapara uwisiflekle kasi njengebafana mina ngihlezi ngisestars ngathi ngisebenzele iprasa enesibala ngilalo ngitsheli ngamathwaso ngoba umfulo ugcwele igazi mabaface lenkanyamba shiya kumanzi phansi ngathi inkorobha mara singayira.
Let's get into the first song, right? Let's get into the first song. This is Master TMN song, God Be With Us. Alright, we'll be back right after this. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. It is still the vintage experience with Lerato AKA Lerato. Snazz the Dictator. The song that confused us because the beat is just...
It's trippy, man.
Unorthodox.
Yes. And then the song was called The Work, and then before that we played Robo the Technician, track thoughts. So yeah.
Rest in peace, Robo.
Rest in peace, man. So yeah, we'll be back right after this. Still chilling again, Master TMN. Thank you, siyabonga.
Manje.
Awe.
Spiriku seyovalwa. Thank you, my lady. Thank you, my Krisa. Thank you for the family ukuthi umuntu abe you Master TMN. Sinama yesathi thank you Malenga. Thank you Kenza. Master TMN. Shout out to people of talent, especially those in the gravel, those in the hustle, dreaming about the global market from the break of dawn to the sunset.
For them life is a complicated puzzle. To put the pieces together it needs an extra muscle. Craving perfection to get the right attention, cause they're paying so much when they fumble. For them laziness and procrastination is the type of trouble they keep trying to avoid by selling their art. Let's understand the price, trying to earn a dime and avoid the seduction of crime. They're always on the grind 24/7, 9 to 9, 365 is the drive to survive. Next to the city light, witness a gallery of poverty. It's an artistry of suffering, the quality of agony. Melancholy is obviously a friend, but we gotta make a plan just to make it all 10. Charity begins at home, that's where the heart is. What if you know within your soul that the heart is departed, cause there's no loving in the spirit of welcoming. Whether you dance or play an instrumental in the streets, whether you sketch or impeccably depicts wonderful pics tackling social ills. Whether you recite poems giving us a feel of conquering, till we're pondering alternatives of maneuvering, the spirit of hovering and the restlessness within our souls, till we're discovering the essence of what makes us bold. You are the definition of a game changer. All of us are pregnant with potential, with different time frames of labor. So let no man or woman abort their dreams cause they think they're inferior in comparison with their neighbors. Stop building self-limiting barriers and hoping for success when you locked yourself in a container of failure. You can be an actor, an author or producer. Perhaps to fully understand the rewards of the future, you have to first be the assumer of a status of a loser. But when you succeed, there'll be statues of you like staring at the eyes of Medusa. In the township there are so many sisters and brothers touching my soul when they singing or humming, but we are discussing why they running away from these talents, letting fear and shyness rob them what's theirs like blind men. It's a crisis we need to be fighting. There needs to be more discussions around the subject of balancing the message and the finance, so the starving artists can no longer be silent. The gatekeepers are depriving the broader public from the priceless, creating a climate that favors a certain narrative. No need for explanations. We are suffocating from the hands of procrastinations. We invariably speaking about changes, fail to assume that vision is an inescapable obligation. When the occasion demands a couple of steps back, like coward dogs with tails behind their back, is what we manifest. Holding our breaths, hoping the universe will somehow bless our hustle ideas out of pity until we success. But nah, Danke Tokyo, Spirit kuze kuyovalwa.
That was Master TMN and the song title
Quiet Dreams.
Hi, there's nothing quiet about these dreams, but
yeah, I say it's quiet dreams. Right now the meaning that's coming is it's only quiet dreams because now it's konugringa ngamaphupho ethu nabazali bethu. You can't tell umzali wakho ukuthi mina when I grow up I just want to be a dancer. Even if your dream is just being lapha evilakazi street and just attracting tourists, painter or jive and all of that, it's your dream, you know.
Yeah.
But because now gini saba realistic babheka izinto ezifana nezaga ukuthi angithola now ube position e grand angithola because bona bane experience and bane wisdom angithola and they come from
Askis from cat. Like me about your papa.
Yeah.
Like, would you really say, Uti, that's wisdom from? Because now let's look at the ages that they grew up in and how things were being, you know, the wisdom was 7 years ago back then compared to how things are working now. Would you say, Uti, were they really wise with shutting you out with? You know, talking about those things that they don't feel like they would bring the bag into the house, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a doctor, you don't want to be a police officer, you know what I'm saying? You just want to do arts. Art, you know what I'm saying? All of those questions come through, you know what I'm saying? And now, to you, but now you guys don't want me to follow my dream and whatnot. Well, I was born from their era. From their level of understanding as well. Because somehow obviously mina ngingasebenzisa term okuthiwa wisdom ngithola
So being in a context of like baba experiences in the even if it's different times but nothing new under the sun in a way. So what I was trying to say is somehow they mang to wisdom they have babies and foresight seeing things beforehand or eat their like playing chess. We're gonna get into that so now the messed up part is that now they're trying to make decisions for when and all of that. But by end up from me fear and also from me wisdom or experience which okay, if you're taking this path, when my challenges are money for when and then I mean I understand when it comes to because our parents don't know our strengths because they're always there to protect us. They're not just letting us and just jump into the deep end and learn how to swim. They're always there trying to make sure you can't jump into the deep end. You need 1, 2, and 3 in order not to drown. So the song goes back to quiet dreams because we are not that vocal about our dreams. We don't voice our dreams. So now they are quiet dreams. They are inside of us. But because something is quiet doesn't mean you can't hear it.
Yes.
Yes. So even if your dream is quiet, I can still get a glimpse of that in your character, your personality, what you wanna be. Because even for me, Sintwana could have a simple dream or Evander. I'm not saying it's a good dream, but it's about even in the way they walk.
Yes.
It's in them. So this song talks about people next to the city lights and all of that and just depicting their talents I even say it's an artistry of poverty. So I say it's an artistry of poverty because within that poverty they're also expressing their artistic nature next to the robots in the city lights trying to sell their art less than a standard price trying to earn a dime so basically Guti art is basically evaluated and by my price this is a masterpiece but the nema robotini ithengisa mhlambe nge-30 rand ngoba ufuna ukubhema or ngoba ufuna ukudlisingo yabona ithengisa less than a standard price so abantu abadaba no, this is actually a masterpiece. They buy that and then they get to sell them endaweni eziphezulu now the song also talks about gatekeepers as well. The people that be like, okay, I don't like that sound because now it's against the narrative that I'm trying to push. Because so now I say gatekeepers are depriving the broader public from the priceless. Because now who are you to say this type of art is not supposed to be heard by the masses? Because it was there for a reason. I do believe Guti creator will not give you an ability or by appreciate.
Exactly, yeah.
That's why Basement is here.
Yeah.
We are here for that. We have arrived.
Create.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to cap anyone. We don't want to tell you what to say.
What to say, how to say it.
How to say it, when to say it. Say what you feel like you need to say at any given time.
Yeah, man.
That's your voice.
The song also talks about sisters in the township.
Yeah.
That have beautiful voices, like Nami as an artist, because of ne fear nokuzithathela phansi abona low self-esteem not mangithilo self-esteem or lezo zinto they not holistically so as to touch many aspects of their life. When it comes to beauty they know what I'm the bomb when it comes to the grades, you know what, I'm the bomb, but when it comes to singing I don't think I can. So the perception that they have is preventing us from making songs and also exploring that. I don't know if it's from the uncolorful background that they come from.
I mean, like you spoke about fear earlier. That also plays a role, because I grew up in a background that says I need to go look for a job and work for a white man.
Because expectation
man.
And he mentioned something earlier because I think it's probably the right time to get into that. I was asking him about the crowd. And him cutting his hair. And we got into that. Yes. Him cutting his hair. And we briefly touched regarding that part of obviously you're at a stage in your life where you need to start making things happen.
Yeah, man.
That one expectation is because that is why some of us, we are in the corporate, not because we want to be there, but because now expectation is the minute you reach a certain age, you should be doing certain things like your peers. Because now that is the expectation from the parents. Because now if you are not doing something, they are doing one,
you know
two,
which
three.
one is the worst one for us guys? I don't know if you guys get it, but you're like, said I'm going to be doing that.
It's very rough growing up in the black community because now as you mentioned earlier, indaba support.
Sure.
Because now, for instance, Mina from my house, they never really supported this thing.
Yeah.
But it ended up being that thing. What's up again? Do you? But it do you can do you what's working? Just do you. So whatever that happens, do not involve us.
Yeah.
So should you find yourself in trouble doing whatever it is, you want to do, then this is what happened.
But
yeah.
That's why again, I was questioning the
wisdom part. Yeah.
But you've never walked this road. Yes, I understand that you are calculative and you are 10 years ahead of me mentally. You know what I'm saying? But you've never walked this route, so you don't really know. What if Sasa Manje painting yamle run 50? Someone sees more value in the chances and takes me in, and I become a big thing. That's when now you're gonna realize, actually it is possible.
I wanna get. You mentioned an important point that I hate so much, for instance, I think in Nisinya Kuluma about the gatekeepers and all of that.
Yes.
Us as artists, sometimes it's big hopes to on people coming to save us and on people coming to give us a chance. I know everybody needs to be given a chance. But Nami, I do feel like we need to take initiative because I am here for a reason, as much as nothing invited for a reason. That's part of making something happen. I may not get currency in the most physical or in the true sense of the word, but I can get currency in terms of people out there who truly appreciate and support, even if they aren't buying. But now they're giving me that. Now they challenging me to expand, because now people will say, okay, Master, you shine so, but why are you not making shows? Because now, obviously, I'm searching for people who do this like you, and I want to be in your space. I mean, like, post your videos on Instagram and all of that. Now, okay, and I'm saying about, I've never been a fan of Twitter and all of that, but why don't I venture into such,
it's still, I mean, I'm like you, bruh.
I'm busy in my head.
I hate social media. I'm sure I have like 15,000 Facebook accounts that I don't care about. I have an Instagram. Mostly just go in there when I'm bored. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
man.
I realize now with the whole basement situation, which actually it doesn't have to be about what they claim it is about. You know what I'm saying? It can also help you grow as an individual. You know what I'm saying? Tap other spaces that you never thought you could. Because we want. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, for the mere fact that you were able to stand up and write something and actually go make a whole product for us to put out there. Right, that's for me. There's something. That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's true because art is also a part of expressing yourself.
It is,
I wanted to get into that mangama quiet dreams as well. This dream is inside of you, but it's jealous in a sense that it doesn't allow you to do drugs. It doesn't allow you to attend other things, because now but now it clashes with a hip-hop show and you want the open mic and all of that. So in a way, our parents, but I use this and all of that, and then when I abaz guti yak save from things like drugs. Sometimes it puts you in such situations and makes you come out a victor.
Yeah.
But sometimes it destroys you. So that's why now itself, I'm wisdom and my parents, we shouldn't totally shut it out. Because
I'm not saying
I'm not saying that. I know. I'm just trying to look at the both sides of the coin with Mangiti. Now my parents now sometimes they are justified to say because now they see there also space, even if their perceptions is not broader enough so as to accommodate different aspects of that.
You know what I normally say, like conversations wise, like when we're talking about Lerato, not everything not every advice is good advice.
Yeah.
What you need to do is lay all the cards that have been given to you by this wiser person or whatever the case may be, and choose the ones that you think will work for you.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you move forward. You don't necessarily have to now.
Sure.
Because now it makes you become stagnant and rigid. You can't color between the lines anymore because they told you that you shouldn't.
Yeah, man. I want to get into that before there's something that everybody saying he called fast. It's the fact that we're only referring to our obstacles as our parents and all of that, I'm told. But we don't know what these people come from. These people come from a background apartheid. They come from a background whereby they were fundang amapela. Like I've heard like a book of biology where they study an entire cockroach. Just imagine that. I'm told, yeah, man. Bantu education and all of that. They would tell you kuti tinange kati zetu bebas fagen gati, we send and all of that, so that they took it as basic skills, but then they did not know that they were being prepared in order with spaspanide in ingam and all of that and all of that. So somehow we went through slavery and all of that, but then we did not get therapy or the necessary help that we needed. So even though Masas Pumele with slavery, but mentally we are still there. So even our parents, they come from that background. They were motivated to put into differently. Art or whatever that can empower you, just put it aside. Don't be vocal. Just shut up and just take what you're given, So echoes of that are still in their character, and all of that. So somehow we should not condemn them, but we should usher them into the light and heal them through our art. That's our purpose,
That's where things like street arts came about. Saying that was literally the idea behind street arts, where we literally take all of these things that we do as creatives and artists and whatnot, and we say to our elders, abakhule ngaphambi kwethu, whatever the case, tennis khule ngaphambi kwabo, and they've been helping us. Yabo bayasazi from sase abantwana, and now they look at you dressed all weird, thinking, this kid is smoking drugs and all of that. So we want to give them that platform of saying, okay, as ingosi yakho, as umuntu engikhule ngaphansi kwakho, this is what I do. And you are more than welcome to come see what I do and appreciate me for being me and not judge me for being what you think I am or should be. Here's
the final comment, because time is not
because I want to play a song.
This is just the final comment though. As much as the corporate tells you to chop your hair, you asked me about my crown, right? As much as the corporate asks you to chop and all of that, the music industry, or I don't know, the entertainment industry also does that, because now it wants to commercialize the sound so as to push a certain narrative that favors brands, that favors trends and all of that. It's just to make another man richer, or somehow to promote a certain narrative, as I have mentioned. And so what sucks is now you're no longer being creative in a way that is organic to you. Now you're supposed to create for a specific purpose. Now you're supposed to be, you're supposed to dress a certain way. Movela show you're supposed to be wearing events. You're supposed to be, as much as a M17 expect to uniform, even in the music industry. Something that was supposed to be used as a vehicle of expression and challenging the status quo is also being now monitored in a way. So now it never voices. They tell you what television and all of that is there. That's why I like basement. I'm tolerate. They tell you what television is there to vocalize the voice of the unheard masses. I'm tolerate. But now television is in a way, you are okay to say I'm wrong, but television in a way is imposing certain ideas. Now it's no longer longer voicing, it's telling people what to do.
Like, that's why they edit. So you come on a show, you do their show, and then they're gonna chop off what they don't like, and then they'll play now what they feel is okay for whatever narrative that they are trying to push. So it's very sad, but guys, me, I'm so moved on.
The guy who worked on the beats is Tokyo.
Yes.
Tokyo.
So he
Crash
worked
Beats.
on all 3 beats.
No, the other one called The Park. The two tracks he was there. The other beat is logs in from White Sea to Tokyo's from Stawana. So both townships represent.
Aware,
no, because the beats, guys. Yo, if I could rhyme, problem is I'm very lazy to think. I'm a lazy thinker, chef. That's why I don't like rhyming.
For poets.
That's
weird.
I'm Lerato. Leave this poet thing out. Because now this poetry thing, this poet thing, like, it comes with a lot of things.
Guys, thank you so much for this, though.
No, man.
Thank you for.
Like, we are going to have. Thing is, we feel whoever that allows themselves to come through or heeds the call to come and visit us, like we are literally building a family here. So as we grow, we wanna be growing with everybody that is within our circles. So Mauzalana,
that's how we take control. You understand? That's how we, like, I believe a lot in owning our own stuff. Because then you dictate what happens to it.
Freedom.
But if so, for we are going corporations, a lot of the times they're gonna tell us what they want from us, and 90% of the time it's not what we want for ourselves. One of that things. Then it's so trapped, now, you feel like a robot every day.
Bapa comrades, thank you.
Danke Tokyo, Master TMN, Elimination, Afrologic, Raw Authentical Hardcore. Danke Kenza, Danke Malenga, Danke Hip Hop. Pick up the crayons and contribute to the bigger picture. Sangoba nge art, ambitious raw talent and heart, Ikamale tape, art and heart. Pick up the crayons and contribute to the bigger picture. Let every color represent a certain aspect in your system. Look at yourself through reflections of internal depictions that shape your form through patterns of life decisions, exposing the nature of your thinking and your level of consciousness. If it's unnatural to you, never try to fit in. They're trying to make my art form their business and cut me down to peculiar pieces suitable for the puzzle of their visions, but struggle to contain my creativity, always trying to make me dumb it down permanently. How can I take an advice with underlying arrogance? They don't even know me, like I'm private with too many skeletons. My voice embodies raw elements and I refuse to let you silence them. I balance them with a message of artistic intelligence. I am relevant to the most genuine people on planet Earth. I'm voicing the sentiments of an outcast African escaping classification boxes they trap us in. I am black excellence. As time proceeds, I shall be a reference to the artistic liberated soul. With creative control, sound vibrations on earphones provoke poetical notes to activate street mode microphone domination. Unlimited rhyme intervention, giving back to dope bars through lyrical operations of C-section. Explosive character traits, unpredictable actions, caught in the intricate plot of reality located on the Sotra setting. I'm a protagonist moving through chapters, silently living an impression on the minds of readers, cause my life is a story giving you mental pictures through rich narration taught by invisible teachers. Like addiction seducing me to abuse substances with smiling wicked features. I've seen behavioral patterns cocooning creatures. That's why my third eye can easily detect subliminal demonic features from actions of fabricated kindness with devious intentions hiding. My intuitive sensation of the climate has brought me to the realization of the atmosphere that I'm finding to be drenched in a lot of tension, especially when I'm rhyming, cause I'm still in the spotlight from what they're hyping and dimming the brightness of those trying to outshine this, contrasting my level of skill from this disgusting incompetent bags of weak excuses. What makes them tick is useless.
you and you over there. This is Lerato AKA Lerato, and you are tuned into the Vintage Experience every Saturday between 12 and 3 p.m. only on Basement Soul Radio. Don't touch that dial.